Well, hey there everybody, Kaye here. Isn't this fun? So, I went down for the first time since my sister died in June. I went back to her home for the first time and sat with her husband for a little while and bought some honey from her son and her daughter's husband was there, and so it was really rough. And I asked him if I could have something. I actually posted a picture of this back in June because I saw it at the hospital, but my brother-in-law had a lot of hobbies. He's always making something or going hunting or something or other. And so he did some leather working for quite a while. And I just looked in her purse, after I saw her, and I saw this check register. Hardly anybody writes checks anymore. Young people don't even write checks anymore. They don't know what it's like. I think I still have it somewhere. My first check register, my first checkbook. My father went down and helped me open an account when I was in high school before I went to college. Yeah. Anyway, so I saw this with her checks in it and the last check that she wrote, and I saw her handwriting. And the last check that she had written was for my mother's care, because we're splitting that, Anyway, so it's hard. I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about. You've lost family members or whatever. But so anyway, I visited with them a little bit. You see all this traffic coming. And then I came back up and saw. Oh well. I asked him if I could have that checkbook cover, and it was not in her purse anymore. But my niece went up to look for it, and she found it. And it has her initials on the back. So, and anyway, I just thought it would be so nice to have something like, if you get a picture or something, the picture's put away or it's put on a wall and it's not with you, and if you have something that's like in your purse, Plus, I need one of these. He said, I'll make you one. And I said, no, I want something of hers, Anyway, so then I came back through and I saw my mother, and she's really not doing well at all. The macular degeneration is so bad that, if she says she's looking at you, the hand goes over there. And so she's so frail, so scared she's gonna fall. Oh my gosh, it's hard every time I go there. And so I thought, okay, go to Sprouts, get stocked up on a few things, to preserve. So that's what I did. And then, I always like to get home before dark, but today it was already dark when I came out of the store. And so I was starving, and I had gotten some shrimp cooked, from the deli, shrimp and some kale salad, and I thought, okay, when I get home, I'm just gonna eat that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna gobble on some of these they had these Mediterranean garlic and herbs vegetable root. It's root vegetable chips. I really like those, and so I was munching on those driving through Nashville, and I saw that log coming up, and it was like I just saw it very quickly, and it looked like the size of a piece of firewood, round, not split. It was about that big around and 3 times longer than what you would put into your stove. I think that's what it was. I don't know. You know, it happened too fast. I threw down the bag and I got both hands on the wheel and I swerved. Nothing coming on my left immediately, but I couldn't avoid it, and I hit it, and and I knew I had a flat tire. I don't know. It could have bent the rim too. I really don't know. So I got over to the right, and then I eased onto the shoulder, and then I thought, well, shoulder wasn't great up there, and so I said, well, let me just ease on a little bit farther, and you can tell when you've got a flat tire. And then there was the overpass. I didn't pay any attention to you should always do that. When something like that happens, pay attention to the overpass where you are. But anyway, I said, well, don't stop on the overpass because there's no place for the serviceman to work because it's my right front tire. So I pull on up a little ways, and it's pretty, grassy and mowed, and it's not bad. And so I pulled over and picked up my phone. I made 2 texts, and then I started looking for my AAA card in my wallet. And then there was a big truck behind me with lights, and I'm going, this is great. This couldn't be better. I mean, they were like right there. They must have been waiting, or just, I don't know how they came upon me so quickly. And really nice man comes over. We'll have you back on the road in no time. I said, oh, I've got the whole car is full of groceries. I got a cooler back there. I went to a spring. You may have seen that in my story. I went to a spring and down there and got, there was 2 3-gallon bottles in the trunk. The whole trunk was loaded. I mean, it's a Prius, so it's not that huge, but it was loaded. So we get all of that out. He pulls out the mat, looks under there, and there's no spare. So everybody who doesn't know for sure, I want you to go out now or tomorrow when it's light and look in the back of your car and make sure you have a spare tire that has air in it. It had a patch kit with a little pump or something. Oh, that's a lot of help. So anyway, this man was very nice. He assessed it immediately. He says, you have to get towed. I can't help you. They won't have a tire with them. AAA won't have a tire with them, so you'll have to get towed. So, I've only been a member since 1989. Probably some of you weren't even born when I was first a member of AAA. And so, didn't even own a car in New York, in Manhattan. But anyway, after that, when I went to LA, got AAA. And so, first 2 calls I made, they disconnected really bad. They first want you to fill out something online. I'm going, you gotta be kidding me. I need to talk to a person, please. And so I finally got somebody, and I got transferred to Tennessee. I'm thinking, why do I need to be transferred to someone in Tennessee? You've got this. Well, anyway, so I did. And this guy was very friendly, but he couldn't hear anything. I had to repeat everything 5 times. He still didn't get it straight. And then when I thought it was all set, he says, arrival time at 11:04. I said, 11:04? That's over 4 hours. I'm in the middle of Nashville. I'm not out in the middle of Wyoming or Montana, in the middle of nowhere. You can see. I mean, look at this. So, and then I get cut off. And I'm thinking, did that really get completed? Did that order really get completed? I thought about it for a few minutes, and I called back to the national line again. And she said, oh, and then now I have somebody very efficient. And she says, oh, I see it here, but he did not complete all the information. This order has not been put forth. Thank goodness I called back. So, anyway, I've communicated to my son. I posted something on the community page, so a few people know about it. I'm really lucky. I'm not complaining. It's my fault for not knowing. If I had known I had no spare, I would have a spare. I bought this car in September of 2019, and I left LA in October of 2020. And I hardly drove it, but I did drive it a little. And then I drove it across country. And then I've been here and around and back and forth to Nashville and all of this. Never had a flat. 4 years, no flat. And then this happens. So I consider myself extremely lucky that I did not have a wreck. And who knows? I mean, I don't want to think about that. So it's now 8:40 and they said 8:52. So I've been talking to you for about 11 minutes. So I'll get off the phone. I just wanted to, I've had so much on my mind with all that's going on in the world and this crazy, strange weather. I mean, I got a text from the man who helped me in the garden last year, Randy, and he goes, have you got the garden turned over? And I'm going, I haven't even gotten the tiller repaired. I said, I thought I had a month for that. He says, no, with all that warm weather we had this week and that hard freeze we had, around Christmas, you if it's dry, you need to be getting that turned over. And I'm going, oh my golly. I have so much to do. My seeds are still not organized from all the collection in the fall, So, and I got 2 videos I haven't edited of the pressure canning. Got that coming up. And then I'm taking a break, okay? I'm taking a break. I need a break. And I really do need a break. My sister passed away in June, and that was when all hands were on deck for the garden because I was trying to do it by myself, and it just happened to meet him in the co-op. It was a God thing, when you meet the right person at the right time for the right thing. And he grew up on a farm and he knew all about it, and he was good with the tiller and big and strong, and he could help me do that stuff. So couldn't have happened at a better time. But his life situation's changed, so he doesn't know how much time he's going to have to be able to give to me. So fortunately, once again, it's a God thing. One of my subscribers, Carol, new subscribers, Carol in Florida, is older, and she's learned how to work smarter, not harder, and it's going to require me buying some tools, a wheel hoe and some other tools from Haas, some drip tape. I'm just sure that my corn died last year because I didn't water it enough. We had 3 weeks of drought and I didn't water it. And corn is very sensitive with that. So it's a big, tall shaft full of water, basically. If you don't water it, It's gonna dry up like that, like it's torched. That's what happened. So anyway, this is nerve-wracking. I'll be sure and post something tomorrow. If you see this tomorrow, it's because I got home okay, and everything's okay, and I managed to get it online. So you guys take care. See ya. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe.